Billy and DDG.
So you see what boy can say something. I'm back before we to it. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you always watch for it.
Halle Billy and DDG's case recently got updated. DDG currently has supervised visits with Halo Wednesday, Saturday, and every other Sunday. The reason for his supervised visits is so that he won't post Halo online, even though a lot of people in the comments were very upset that DDG is still getting supervised visits because people think it's unfair because Halle Billy and DDG cannot post Halo.
It's this whole thing is unfair, bro. Again, like I said before, you don't want these people in your life because they're in control. Like, how is somebody who had nothing to do with nothing in control of what you can and cannot do with your own flesh and blood? Like that makes, especially when it ain't like you're somebody who's helped me take care of this person. Like, hey, if he has to pay child support or whatever, right? This says he's paying child support. The court or whatever ain't paying half that shit. So how are you gonna be in control of my life? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Online, and DDG is the only one being supervised. So a lot of people feel like it's unfair, but recently the person that supervised DDG and Halo submitted documentations to the court September 15th. So based off of those documentations, hopefully when they go back to court October 15th, DDG is granted non-supervised.
I told you, I said it before. As a person who was a kid in this semi situation, the kid did it with the courts and then had to go to the visits again. It's gonna go like this, but it ain't gonna stay like this. So everything she's doing, only thing you're gonna do is stress yourself out, and then again, Halo is gonna get old enough. He's gonna see this, and he gonna see that hey, you was keeping me from my dad for no reason. Not saying he's gonna cut you off. Not saying he's not gonna love you, but he is gonna look at you a lot differently. Like, what? Like, I can't believe you did that. Like, I was, again, especially if he's at the age where he's remembering these times, because a lot of like, I don't remember past 5. I don't remember 4 and 3. I remember 5 and up. So like, if he can remember like 2 and 3, like, Halle, I would stop. Because he gonna feel some type of way about you, bro. Like, you keeping this kid away from his dad for no reason. For no reason.
Visits, and he can actually see his son, and his son can spend the.
You know what'd be the crazy part, though? I just keep picturing that moment. I think it was on Snapchat. Halle was sitting in front of this nigga's face, like directly right here. I think he was trying to get her to sing, or she was trying to get him to sing. Or I think that's what they was doing. And to go from that to this, it's crazy, dog. It is crazy, dog. Like, you just never know what somebody is capable of. Not saying that DDG is a saint. He didn't do absolutely nothing. He probably was pissing her off on certain situations that he know he could have not had made her mad. But to do this is crazy. Break up with somebody, you don't want to be with somebody. Sad to say, shit happened. But the kid part,
night. So we're just gonna cross fingers and hope for the best the next court date. Y'all leave y'all comments down below. Let me know what y'all thinking when it comes to that. Recently over the weekend, DDG sent Chloe Bailey, Halle's sister, TikTok gifts while on live. Chloe Bailey has always been a supporter of DDG. She always speaks highly of him publicly. So I understand why he
is that what's the name? I want to say because it said bubblegum.
Showed her love, but I also understand that Chloe is loyal to her sister Halle. But here's her reaction.
Anyways, so
I'm just. I feel it though, but it's like, damn. She like, nah, cause she would have just been happy. Oh, thank you, DDG. Shout out to you. Halle would be like, oh, that's how you feel. You cut off too. I'm suing you. I'm playing. But she probably for sure got cut off or been cussed at. Cause like she was like, what are you doing? Like, but like, I just hope somebody is telling her or trying to tell her like what you doing is a little bit too much.
So happy. Halle and Daryl are so happy. He's been so sweet and everything. I f with Daryl. I f with Daryl. I don't care what nobody says. Y'all don't see like behind the scenes.
Buddy Mike recently said this when Kyson asked what was going on behind the scenes at Streamer University. Kia did speak out, but here's what Funny Mike had to say.
That was Dez and Kia. They was for like 3 hours. Dez and Kia.
I asked this. When you said that, I was like, whoa.
Dez and Kia.
They was in I'm not saying they did nothing. Okay, but I'm saying Dez and Kia was next door. And then Jay, because now Kia was walking this before you and Kia ever started anything. So no hard feelings, bro. Because you know he had a thing with Kia.
No, I see this.
She's my friend.
What happened with that? She's my friend. She's my friend.
She's my friend with business. Hey, but look. Let me tell you. So Jay was by the computer. I'm watching. I got a family. I'm just watching. Man, I see Jay by the door. He kill. Boom. Dez come out of nowhere, kiss on the head. On my leg. No. On my leg. Hey, took it from Jay. I couldn't even go on my move. Jay like, man, that's my. Whoa. You still in my for the night. I'm like, oh, bitch, let me know.
Mike can say whatever he wants. And if we're being honest, I looked at the clip, because trust me, it's going viral. I see the clip. I looked at the clip. And the craziest thing is that he literally said,
Dez and Kia.
he literally said, I'm not saying they did nothing. But nobody cares about that. They only care about what they want to happen. I'm literally watching the clip, and what happened was they were talking about girls being cracked at Streamer University. And then they mentioned Jay, and he said, no, I seen some crazy stuff that happened with Jay. The whole conversation shifted. We're not talking about getting cracked anymore. He said, oh, I gotta tell you what happened with Jay. Like, I'm a streamer, so I try to like look at clips, but don't look at the caption. I try to.
Good breakdown. It was a shift in discussion. It did seem like they were still talking about the same thing, because when he said it, I was like, whoa. But breaking that down, that was true. But that's your take. It could have been the same subject. You never know.
Hear what's being said in the video. So then Kai says, wait, Dez and Kia, and Funny Mike says, I'm not saying they did anything, but this is what happened. And he proceeds to talk about something totally different than getting cracked. The thing is, y'all went and took that and said, oh, Funny Mike said Dez and Kia was getting, no, that's not what he said. I'm literally reading the clip. He said, no, I'm not saying they did anything. So I'm not mad because he
did say that, but it's like how we took it was like, I'm not saying they did anything, but, and they continue with the story, meaning that, but this story that I'm gonna give y'all happened, but she might have got hit.
Internet turned it into something. I am upset that I was brought up and my name was the only one dropped in a conversation about being cracked, because now I'm looking at the girl who got cracked. But if you look at the clip, he never said that. So it is what it is.
I like the fact that he was able to like not get like emotional or like just take it too far. Like, I'm glad she didn't take that to heart. She's like, it is what it is. Like, that wasn't about me. Like, I'm glad she looked at it like that. I like her take on that.
Got arrested after helping her friend who got wasted with her at the club. So I'm guessing the friend got wasted, made a call, or butt dialed someone, and whoever picked up, from their point of view, they felt like their friend was being kidnapped. So they called the cops and reported that their friend was being kidnapped. I'm pretty sure the friend was sharing their location with this person, so they sent the cops to the location that was shared, and Ty Taylor and Daysha got swatted by the police. Now, Ty said that she saw that her friend was wasted, so she told her to come back to her house and get some rest and then go home later. So I don't know what the person heard on the other line, but they called the cops and they got swatted.
But all I know is Serenity hit the phone. She like, it's 1,000 cops outside. I said, what? Who they kill somebody? It's 1,000 cops outside. Like, I've never seen a block so hot. It looked like we murdered somebody. I'm not lying. For as many cops as they sent over here, you would have thought we had a body cut up in the trunk. Like, you would have thought that, because it was that many cops.
That's how they come. As a person who had I guess a police encounter type of reaction channel, when they come, they ain't coming one. It ain't just one. Especially when it's because the call goes out over the radio. It don't go out over just to this one car. They send the thing out over the radio. Caution, we have a report of woo. And people who know they are savers, first responders, whatever. Click. It's like if you say you got a friend group, right? And the friend group says, "Hey, caution! I'm about to get jumped at woo block, at woo house." Everybody's showing up because the call didn't go to one of us; it went out to all of us. So we're all showing up. That's how it goes.
I've never had that many cops. I've never even been associated or even put around that many motherfucking police. And I was looking at the cops and they told us, yeah, we got a kidnapping. I said, who got kidnapped? Y'all know my face was looking like, what the fuck? So anyways, I opened the door. He like, we got a kidnapping charge. We got a kidnapping call. And he said, and mind you, this is not my friend. So I didn't even know the girl first and last name. So when they come into the door saying her first and last name, I don't even know who they're talking about. But I said, this is the only person that they got to be talking about because it's the only person that's over her. So I'm like, the girl is right here. I took them straight. It was like 3 cops or whatever. I said, the girl right here. Be mindful who you go out to the club with. Because that could have went left. Like that could have been that could have been something like that could have turned into something else. You know what I'm saying? Like we had cops in the back, cops walking up the goddamn. I'm like, oh. I'm so glad my kids was not here. Like
First, as a kid, and the person who grew up in the hood, my house got swatted a few times. FBI swats. Nigga. When they come, they not come to play. When you see them and they like suited up like that, bro, it looks crazy as hell. Like, just imagine, like, you seen SWAT before? Imagine the SWAT team putting up to your house. Like, nigga, all the weapons, the trucks, the cars, they're everywhere. They're in front yard, backyard, in the house. They in the neighbor's yard pointing guns. Like, nigga, it was crazy, dog. It was crazy.
Like Dream would have been terrified. Like, it was that many cops, and it was that many people, like, around the whole, like, literally. And then the cops get in here, and they like, oh, she drunk. And they clearly, you know what I'm saying? They verify, they like, call your mom. You need to call your mom, because your mom is the one who called us over here, and this and that. Mind you, the cop that came to the door, he know us. He know us. He was like, I told them that y'all ain't kidnapping nobody. You know what I'm saying?
This is why she said they knock at the door, because they don't knock. They kick in. And it ain't no, you point at them. It's move out the way. We're in here. Search warrant. That's how they come.
It has to be a false call because I know y'all. But it was like, it's protocol. We got to come out. I said, no, it's okay. But I just didn't like the fact that could have put us in a whole nother situation that we ain't asked to be a part of. So I'm like,
that's why I was saying about people that be calling and getting people swatted. Like, you're playing with somebody. You're playing with somebody's life. Anything can go left. They said they didn't know. They all would have been there drunk. They said they would have been there drunk playing with tooties. And then police pop in. Then boom.
yeah, you ain't coming out with me no more. And you lucky if you get an invite. Because I don't do that.
All I know is somebody got too drunk. And I don't know if they called the police or somebody that was concerned about them called the police. I don't know who called the police. But I am like, I don't play.
Wait, they said the girl's mom called. How old is this girl for your mom to be? I mean, moms don't care. You can be 45, they don't care, man. If they find something going wrong with their baby, they gonna call. But how old is this girl, bro?
Like when somebody go out with me, I never get too drunk. Like I did that one time. I don't know how. I don't even know when that's what I'm saying. All I know is the police was like literally when the moment we got to our house, within 10 minutes, our house was swarmed with cops. Like, I don't know if the person called the police or if a family member called the police. And if a family member called the police, I don't know when that person contacted their family member and told them to call the police, or if their family just assumed that they needed to call the police.
They must have just assumed it. They must have either, one, the family member has their location. Two, whatever they said, either in a text, it probably was a super drunk text or just a super drunk call. And they said something that they shouldn't have been said, and then they heard some people in the background, and they don't know who this person is with or who y'all are, so they call. No, we ain't going for that. Which is rightfully so. I feel it, because again, as a person who react to police encounters, bro, I watch documentaries, and I watch a lot of police stuff. Women are coming up missing at a massive amount rate. I probably worded that wrong, but y'all get what I'm saying. At a big amount. Left to right. All different shades of color, but especially black women. So yeah. So if she called and she heard something wrong that she didn't need to hear or wasn't expecting to hear, W mom.
I don't like
W family, friend, whoever that was. W to you. Because that's what y'all need to do more. Ladies, a friend who truly cares needs to have your location. If you go out with a new dude, I don't care if it's the second, third date, your friend needs to know what this nigga name is, what his Instagram is, and a photo of that nigga.
And because the person was confused when the police showed up. Like, why the police flashing lights? Like, it was so weird. I don't know what happened. Like, I genuinely don't. But I was very embarrassed. He immediately, the moment he see my face, he immediately was like, no, that's not what's going on. I don't know what or who. And you know, legally, they're not allowed to tell you who called, because that's what I was asking. I asked him.
Yeah, they ain't supposed to tell you that because you can, retaliate. Like, why did you end up calling them and then trying to do something to them? Why did you call? So, yeah, but that's crazy. So people who like to swap people, stop doing it because you're playing with somebody's life. And then two, again, ladies, people in general, because hey, fellas, things happen to you too. Don't get it twisted. It's girls who set niggas up, or it's niggas who want to crash out over girls. So, anytime you linking up with somebody new, somebody random, somebody needs to have your location. Somebody needs to know what you was wearing that day. Somebody needs to know who you finna go link up with. Somebody needs to know something. Instead of you going out and then nobody knows nothing. Everybody just wondering, who was this person? What was they wearing? Who was that last with? Who was the new person in their life? Nobody knows nothing. That's not a good thing.